When Jesus died on the cross, the world trembled, the earth shook, the veil in the temple tore in two. But there was more to his death than we can see. Why did Jesus descend into hell? How does this act tie into the story of salvation? Let's journey together through the depths, where light meets darkness, and victory is won. Jesus was crucified to fulfill the scriptures, the perfect lamb, sacrificed for the sins of mankind. With his last breath, he cried, "It is finished." But what did that truly mean? Jesus didn't just die a physical death. He took on the full weight of sin, not just for the living, but for the dead. The eternal separation from God that sin caused. He bore it all. But why did Jesus have to go to hell? Hell, in its ancient understanding, is not just a place of fire and torment. It is separation from God, a chasm of darkness and despair, where the consequences of sin are fully realized. For Jesus, it wasn't about punishment. It was about defeating the power of sin and death. After Jesus died, his body was buried, but his soul descended into hell. The Apostles' Creed tells us he went to the Hades, a term used to describe the realm of the dead. Jesus went there not as a victim, but as a victim. He went to proclaim freedom to those imprisoned by sin and death. In hell, Jesus did something extraordinary. He didn't suffer punishment. He didn't come to be judged. He came to defeat the powers of hell, to take the keys of death and Hades from Satan. As the firstborn from the dead, he announced victory over sin, death, and hell. No longer would sin have power over humanity. No longer would death have the final say. In this realm of the dead, there were souls awaiting deliverance. Jesus, in his infinite mercy, went to them, the righteous dead, those who had lived by faith but were waiting for the Messiah's victory. The captives are set free. As Jesus proclaimed, chains broke, and the righteous of old were released. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, David, they were set free, not because of their own righteousness, but because of Jesus' victory. 3 days later, Jesus arose from the dead. The victory was complete. Death, hell, and the grave were defeated once and for all. He rose again, victorious over everything that had held mankind in bondage. He took back the keys of death and hell, and he gave us a promise. Because I live, you will live also. So why did Jesus go to hell? Why did he descend to the place of the dead? Jesus' victory is not just for the living. It's for everyone who has ever lived. Jesus went down to the place of death to conquer sin and death. Jesus did not leave the dead in their chains. He came to set them free, just as he comes to set us free from the bondage of sin. The gates of hell cannot prevail against the power of Jesus Christ. His brief visit to hell was to declare victory over hell. Jesus' journey to hell is a profound reminder of the depth of his love for us. He went to the darkest depths, so we might walk in the light. He died for us, descended for us, and rose again for us. This is the victory of the cross, a victory we can claim today. If Jesus has given you the victory, comment below by saying, "I have the victory." Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to support the channel.